How you what? How you living? It's your boy Miles, D317ANR. We back at Grapevine, man, session 2. All the vendors is out here, all the food trucks is out here. Shout out all the sponsors. Shout out DJ Grapevine and Sound Off. Who we got in the building with us today, man?
It's 42K, 4200 core.
I'm already knowing, man. You a regular on the platform at this point. You feel me? I'm really fucking with it. I appreciate you stay coming back.
Whole time, yeah.
All right, man. So shoot, for the people that don't know you, tell them who you are. But if they familiar with us, they should have been knowing your ass.
Yeah, whole time. Nah, man. So I'm 4200 Corey. People call me 42K, but you could just call me Corey, man. I'm a rapper from the east side of the best city on earth, Indianapolis, Indiana, boy. And shit, I just be doing my music and shit.
For sure, that's for sure. So, like I said, you've been on the platform multiple times, probably 3-4 times at this point. We got vlogs, we got 2-3 interviews, you feel me, vlogs, show vlogs, hood vlogs. So just talk to the people about the importance of like constantly staying in the face of the viewers and constantly putting out something.
Yeah, man, you got to stay in the face of the viewers, bro, because it's easy to forget about you, man. In this type of time that we live in, man, everything is so 5 seconds, you know. You only got your little 10 seconds of fame. If you don't stay consistent with it and stay in the grind, you really going to be hit out here. So, yeah, it's really good that I was able to build a connection with you and be able to, you know, consistently stay on that type of time because it's helped me, you know, further solidify where I'm going with my career.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like we can go to the top together type shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we both work hard, we got the same values, and we really just going for the same mission just in different ways, you feel me?
Exactly.
So you just dropped Heaven Only Knows, man. Tell people what that is and how that track came about and the video.
Shit, man. I like rapping so much, man, and I was working on my next project, man, my summer project, 4200 Summers 2. And, man, I was just sitting in the studio, and my homeboy was like, bro, you should rap to this beat. And, shit, I said, fuck it, and I wrote to it. And, you know, it stuck with me because it's a lot of records, you know, you record for fun and shit, but some things, like, you just hear it, and you like, nah, this one deserved to go out to the people. And listening back to it, I was like, this one deserved to go out to people. And what's cool about that record, too, is, like, I ain't mixed or mastered that for real. Like, I just recorded it, and that's one of the few records, shit, that's the only record I got where I ain't touch it or add nothing to it. I just laid down the vocals and was like, this is cool. And shout out to Fife for putting together a hell of a video because it brought it to life. Yeah,
for real. So how do y'all go about the creativity of the videos? Is it more you and him just brainstorming?
Me and him brainstorming because we one thing with me is like I love to build relationships with people. Like I think that's where you get the best outcome with situations, like building genuine relationships with people and making it more than just the business aspect when you can. So with Fife, man, I've been knowing him 2 years. He helped me record PDT and all that shit. So our chemistry just built up over time. His turnover rate on videos got faster. Like all that shit, it's like it came naturally. So like for him, it was just like I was like, bro, I think it's a cinematic value to it, and you feel me? I want to take all them B-roll clips from the past 2 years and put something together, and it was special. My mama cried to that shit. So
that motherfucker's hard. I ain't gonna lie. You be putting out quality, like you be really. I feel like you a quality over quantity type of person. Yeah, sure. Like we not gonna get no bullshit from 4200K. You feel me? But so tell them about 4200 Summers too. Like, what can we expect? We got features. How long is it, bro? You gotta leak something on my shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
See you all the time, man. Man, 4200 Summers 2, man, is an installment of the first 4200 Summers, man. I try to, you know, stay consistent with dropping. So, like, for me, as I'm working on my next big album, man, which Cobra's Son, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that now. Cobra's Son is supposed to be coming soon, so I wanted to hold y'all over with something. And 4200 Summers 2, man, it's going to be something special, man. Like, we was listening to it the other day, man, and one thing I take pride in is none of my projects sound the same. Like, Hold On For Dear Life, Rest Easy, 4200 Summers, those all sound different flavors. And so, for me, it's like, with this one, it's also different, but I think even more so, it helps me with the direction of my career. Like, you can't guess what I'm gonna do next, but it's gonna be hard.
Is the air on it? Macalay's on it? Who on that?
He tried it, man. We gonna see.
All right, he ain't giving us shit. Hey, it's cool. We gonna get it next time. Cobra Son.
It's coming June, though.
It's coming soon. So, okay, can you tell me this? Is it like kind of almost where 4200 Summers Part 1 left off as far as like the vibe, as far as like it's some summertime music for real?
It's definitely summertime music, but even more so, it's like it's gonna test that boundary of summertime music. Like I feel like we get too much of the same stuff, and the game is wide open right now. Like it's nobody that's I feel like on top for real. Yeah. Like I feel like everybody got a song or something here and there, but right now it's like you could really experiment with this shit, and you could really take off with, you never know. So with 4200 Summers 2, man, I'm experimenting, but at the same time, I'm talking a lot of shit that nobody from here has heard, and that's me talking my shit.
That's hard. Nah, you gotta talk your shit on here, bro, for real. So basically what I'm hearing is you got some shit coming, and you finna redefine what motherfuckers in the city feel is summer music, and you gonna make a motherfucker adjust to you.
Yeah. For sure. That's exactly what we shooting for, man. Like the way that we finna go about it, man, it's finna be crazy. Even with the rollout, like sitting here with you right now, man, this is a part of it. So like leading into it, whoever sees this and hears 4200 Summers 2, it's gonna make so much sense.
That's crazy. You be knowing you always got a plan. That's why I fuck with you. But so you got a performance tonight, man. Where we at with it? Tell them what's going on.
Yeah, man. Tonight we over here at Square Cat Vinyl. I'm performing with some big dogs: Draco McCoy, Keezy Arizona, Sirius Black, and my boy Baby Ebony. Sirius Black, who's ahead of Treese, which is the festival that we got coming back this year with some heavy hitters on it for August 25th, man. I'm also performing at that. So that's going to be crazy as well. But yeah, tonight we over at Square Cat Vinyl, man. We going to get live and get direct, man. It's going to be fun as hell.
For sure, man. You're going to have to tap me in with some of them dudes, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. I got to get that sit down there.
For sure. So, shoot, tell them about 42K outside of the rap. You got the SBF going crazy. You got the Nuff Said.
Yeah,
you feel me? You got a lot of shit going on. The runs, all that.
Yeah, man. So outside of the music, bro, what I tell people is like when you an artist, bro, you gotta have a niche, bro. Like if you ain't got no niche or nothing like that, bro, you gonna be sort of stuck. So with me, man, I was like, bro, I love basketball, I love hooping, bro. So let me try to find a way to bridge those two together. And fortunately, I'm in a space where I know enough people. I made enough connections over the past years of my music where I can put together events like the Crossword Crossover, which is our monthly event from May to September every first Saturday, where we have a hoop session for brand owners. So it's real cool, and it's real good to see everybody come out and pop out and compete and get to network with each other on a different level. Because I always say, like, where you do all these corporate meetings and you go into this music world and the business world, a lot of people is fake, a lot of people is shicey. When you step on the court, everybody got to be themselves. Like, you going to see it. Like, you didn't play it, so, I mean, like, you done seen people going to be passionate about their hoops. They going to care. They going to make faces and do irregular things that they wouldn't normally do in a business setting. So, yeah, it's pretty
hard. Hey, see? I'm telling you, hey, y'all got to think, man. If y'all ain't thinking how he thinking, man, y'all behind. Because he really putting in effort, for real. For real. So, so you already told us what's next. You got Cobra Sun, you got 4200 Summers. We got shows all summer. I'm sure you're gonna be putting out a lot of stuff this whole summer, so I ain't even gonna ask you what's next. Appreciate you for coming, gang. You feel me? You always talk your shit on these, so you always giving game. But before we get out of here, I wanna see if niggas wanna rap, you feel me? Just give me a little something, bro. I mean, yeah, like just give me some bars. It don't just give me a little something. You gotta take the mic for that though.
I ain't rap with you.
He not rapping with me. Can I get some? Can I get some, bro? Can I get 4 bars, cuz? Come on, bro. Damn.
Nah, bro.
I can respect it. Hey, none for free.
Give me a beat next time. I got you.
All right, I got you. All right. Shit, all right. That's your boy Miles D, 317 A&R. We here in 4200 Corey, man. We out, man. Who we in the building with right now? Interview number 2.
Man, it's your boy, the Wine L Trizzy, the 4200 boy, the post-world poet himself, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Look, somebody just said Trizzy the GOAT. Oh, God, we got another post-roader, another Far East Sider in the building. That's, Deshaun, man. So, shoot, tell us about your upbringing out on the farm, man.
Man.
How did it turn you into the artist that you are today?
Man, it's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I came up for sure on the Far East, 42nd and Post, where they do the most. You know what I'm saying? Man, my dad a barber, man. He on 38th at Executive, so I was always, you know what I'm saying, up and down Post. Man, I was at the barbershop. I just love being around the OGs, for real. I was always in the barbershop just learning game, bro. Old heads. We talk about everything, sports, hip-hop. So yeah, man, I really just came up around. I was always around my pops, man. And my op, to this day, bro, he still be playing old. Or he walk around the house playing Rakim, Public Enemy, Hove, Big, Pop, Nas. So I came up on them for real. Cube, my OG from the West Coast, so he play a lot of West Coast. He from Cali for real. So yeah, man. And just, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never really, you know what I'm saying, I ain't get involved or nothing. You know what I'm saying, for real out there, but I'm from the area, you know what I'm saying? I'm from around the way, my face familiar and all that. But I really just, you know, kind of sat back and learned, especially, again, like being around OGs, like learning what not to do and what to do, you know what I'm saying? I seen people do this and that, but I figured out my lane, and I ain't have to, you know, do what everybody was doing.
That's fire. That's fire, bro. Damn, that's good. It's always good to learn from another motherfucker. You feel me? Especially like not learning from having to learn from your own mistakes. You can learn from the next. You know what I'm saying? That's fire, bro. So you just dropped not too long ago, and you've been putting out like consistent stuff. Like you got the video with the lab. You got a lot of stuff. Like when I go down your social media, I can tell you be working type shit. So just tell the people how important it is to be consistent, and tell them what you just dropped.
Man, it is super important to be consistent. I'm just now learning that though. Like a lot of people don't know, but like I ain't gonna lie, I would say I'm not that consistent as far as like releasing music and being active and stuff. But I'm always working like behind the scenes. Like I like to record in bulk. Like I record songs in bulk. Like I might go to the studio and I do 3 songs in a session, and I always write my shit out and prepare for the studio session. Like crazy, bro. Like session, I had a session 100% prepared down to every minute, every hour, damn near. And like I said, bro, I got a lot of music in the vault, and I'm still racking up more. So I'm just this year and really going forward, bro. I'm just trying to get better at releasing music and marketing and stuff. And I think that's the most important thing, bro. I think, bro, it don't matter what you're doing, bro. If you got a business, bro, like as niggas, bro, we just think about. If you're doing clothes, you just think you're supposed to post your hoodie or your music on Instagram and your homie's supposed to go listen to it. Like, that ain't even it, bro. Because you think about when white people got a business, bro, they got billboards, bro. They running commercials, bro. Every time McDonald's drop a new menu on the item, a new item on the menu, bro, it's an ad running. You watching the NBA game, bro, it's the same ad running maybe 5 times every commercial break during that game. And that's a 3-hour game. You gonna see like 5 McDonald's commercials of the same product. You gonna be like, oh, let me go to McDonald's and get that product. So that's what we need to do as black people. That's what we need to get into, you know what I'm saying, marketing and stuff. We just naturally talented at whatever we do as far as like our craft, whether it's music, whether it's fashion, whether it's sports. But like sports, you look at LeBron James, like LeBron James is bigger than a basketball player, and he can market himself into dang near any lane, doing car commercials, cell phone commercials, making movies, this and that. So I think as the culture, bro, we gotta stop being so small-minded. You know what I'm saying? Stuck in that box for real.
iPad.
Yeah, we gotta stop being stuck in that box for real and think outside the box.
Nah, you right, bro. You right. So, like, I want to tap back into what you said earlier. As far as the music, you said Pops was listening to that real rap. He was listening to that shit. He was listening to Rakim, and he from the West Coast, so he tapped in for sure. Cause Rakim, that's not even, you feel me? You know how back then you was either over here with the music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't fucking with both. You couldn't catch like a motherfucker from New York listening to a motherfucker from Atlanta or Cali like that. So, talk about like how what you grew up listening to, how that like made you pick your sound that you make now.
For sure, bro. My like I said, bro, my pops, he from the West, but he'll tell you like he just a hip hop head. Like he talk about hip hop all the time, and hip hop it's not a coast. It's not West Coast. It's not East Coast. It's not Midwest. Hip hop is hip hop. It don't matter where you at. You know what I'm saying? So again, bro, yeah, for real. I came up listening to Rakim and stuff. Like I used to live in Chicago for a minute. I was in Chicago for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm still, from the Far East. But like during high school, I lived in Chicago, and I would come back to visit. During school breaks and stuff like that. My pops would come get me. He'd drive 3 hours up to Chicago, and bro, we'd be on the way back. We'd just be playing, bro. He'd be playing LL, Cube, A Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang, and I still listen to these dudes to this day. And I'd be going back myself and discovering new albums and new songs, and like, oh, I didn't know this dude was a part of this group, or I thought he was solo or something, something like that. Like one of my favorite groups is Mobb Deep, and that infamous album, Cold. I play that all the time.
So just so y'all know, he basically saying he really rapping. Like these is bars. Like I ain't saying that other shit not rap, because everything is great music and entertaining. You feel me? But you really rapping. Like, cause I could tell by your influence, you really even if I ain't listen to your shit, yeah, I could tell you really rapping. Talk about like what this is off subject. I wasn't even gonna ask you this, but like, what do motherfuckers in Chicago like think of Indianapolis? Cause I've been up there and I done had my run-ins with people, and like, you know, just somebody coming from that, when you was telling motherfuckers, like, what high school did you go to out there? When you was telling them,
I ain't gonna lie, cuz I was in Chicago for like 2 years, and my mom, she wanted to move out to the burbs. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a little different. But I can tell you a little bit about like in the city for real, cause I was in the city, even though I wasn't there long, bro, like, you see some things, bro. Like, Chicago is not a game. Like, they do get active, and they serious about Chicago. Like, everybody's serious about Chicago. Like, when I was coming up at Chicago, like, I'll tell you this, like how we came up at Nap, and we listening to like Boosie and shit like that, or even like mainstream, like when it comes to the radio, like Drake or something on the radio, them niggas really don't be listening to that down there.
they listen to the local shit.
Bro, I know niggas from the rack who didn't listen to nothing but local shit. Like niggas from they block or they hood for real, or just niggas in the city. Like niggas in the city was listening to Dirk, they was listening to Herb, they was listening to Lud Foe, Montana 300.
But that's crazy back then.
Yeah.
So like what? All right, but
I was on Dirk early. I know everybody on Dirk now. I fuck with Dirk.
2012 type shit. So what when you told a motherfucker, when you was in the city, can you recall when you told a motherfucker, like, I'm from Indiana, I'm from Indianapolis, I'm from Nap? What was motherfucker saying? Like, I always got told I sound country. You feel me?
Oh, they told me that too.
Or they damn near assume like the shit here don't go down in the trenches because Chicago's so bad. You feel me?
They think we a game, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. They think it's a game down here. Like it ain't nothing popping off, or it's just like regular, or everybody like lucky go happy type. Like, it's really not too different from the rap. The rap just got a deeper history.
Exactly. And I done talked to a motherfucker, like, I was in Chicago. Last time I was in Chicago around real Chicago people, I was at a party out there, a house party, and yeah, I was in the trenches. We was in Chatham, you feel me? 87th in Indiana, yeah, Southeast, you feel me? I think I know what I'm talking about too. I've been up there a couple times, so. But shout out my boys out there. Yeah, shout out bro too. But his mama came, you feel me? She was in the crib and she was like, what y'all be on? I'm like, she like, I gotta. Yeah, she told us she love our accents and shit. And you know, motherfuckers here that ain't never left, they don't even know they got an accent. Bro, to a certain extent.
I swear I had the same thing.
And they like, where you from, cuz? And like, they was telling me like, well, his mama had a sister that moved down here, and we called her, and she had to tell her, cause they hadn't talked in a minute. She had to tell her like, nah, that shit not no game down there. Like, she moved when she moved down here from Chicago. She moved into two places. She moved into Baltimore, and then she moved Far East on Post. Them is the two places she went. So she knew, she already was acquainted, like, them is the two spots out east that's really, you feel me? She told her like, nah, it's not no game out there, you know?
Nah, it's not a game. But yeah, bro, they think, Chicago do think it's a game, but
if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. And like, some of the stuff that go down here, it's kind of like they fault, like they kind of influential, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying? We got our own stuff and everything, but, you know what I'm saying, if you want to give Chicago props, like, I ain't saying they made Nap or something, I'm just saying, like, they kind of influence, or some of their people, like, trickle down to Nap, you know what I'm saying? So
it's definitely a lot of influences, like, the organizations, we gonna call them, you feel me, they definitely came here from there, and, I mean, we do have our own culture, our own accent, our own slang, but there is a lot of people in Indiana that had came down from Chicago, Gary, you feel me, Detroit, even, you feel me, the Midwest is very similar in general because it's the same region, you feel me? We got our differences,
I
but
love the rack, cuz I ain't gonna lie, I love Chicago for real.
Shit, man, what's next for Trizzy, man? What we got coming?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I got like 2 projects in the work, but I ain't gonna say something coming, I ain't gonna say something not coming. All right, I ain't gonna lie, I do got something coming. I got a project, it's called More Than Rap. That's my theme right now, you know what I'm saying? That's my theme, and that's just like my little niche right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm understanding it's gonna take more than rap to get not just myself, but everybody where they wanna be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put I feel like as artists we get too caught up on the rap, and even just the culture, like how hip hop and rap can influence us. We get a little too caught up in that and have a hard time, separating that from reality. So yeah, my project's called More Than Rap. It's about 7 songs, probably in the fall, winter. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like I said, man, it's more than rap. It's more than like the rap. It's more than rap than what we all hear on a daily basis. So yeah,
that's hard, bro. You wanna spit something for us before we get out of here?
I mean, I could, bro.
Just a little something. Take the mic.
What you want?
I
Bet. I can just go right now? Say less. Look, it's coming down to the wire. No, my back against the wall, somehow escaping the fire. I'm immune to you threats just like I'm immune to you liars, and to think that all you phony rappers that had me inspired. Listen, cause times are changing, more time till you change the tire. Fuck being stuck at the bottom, I'm trying to go higher. And I'm charged up like I'm Drake, and you can watch me rewire. When I was 15, mama had told me to join the choir, but I didn't do it. Shit, so it ain't helped my soul. And now I shine a light on my lyrics so people jet my glow. I even put some grease up in my hair trying to perfect my fro. And now I put the pen to the pad, I'm trying to perfect my flow. The devil want my soul, but I ain't calling back. If my homie needs some money, he probably selling crack. Police will pull you over, stop and frisk you cause you black. No, I see my family treat me different just because I rap. I'm running from demons like you saying on the track, cause if Satan offered success, I couldn't blame if you cracked. Success is harder to reach when your skin black, nigga. But fuck the devil, I'm trying to see platinum plaques, and I'm trying to go back to back. I'm not trying to go tit for tat. I feel like Robert Mathis, I'm going in for the sack. Niggas will rip you when they go post up with Jack. Yeah, they claim you brothers like you was Cody and Zach, but nah, what happened?
Nah.
Real spitter.
Yeah, yo, my mama, you definitely went crazy. See. Now look, I'm listening to you, and I got more questions for you for the real interview. So we gonna have to have you back, man, for sure, man. Appreciate you coming out. You feel me? Definitely went crazy. Definitely great lyrics. Definitely great delivery, bro. Keep doing your thing. It's Miles D317 A&R, the biggest one. Like and subscribe. We knocking these interviews out, man. Who we in the building with right now?
Man, right now y'all with Self-Made Gino. You feel me?
Yes, sir, man. So tell them where you from. Tell them who you are, man.
Man, I'm from the west side of Indianapolis. 21 Gino. I'm an upcoming artist. It's different dynamics to everything, but I'm just working. Working to be the best person I can be. We working.
Yes, sir. So, man, speak on, describe your sound to the people that ain't heard you, ain't tapped in with you yet, man. Tell them, just give them a sneak peek of your music, like how you come in, what the subject matter, your sound. You feel me?
It's all really about experiencing life. Like I said, it's a crazy dynamic when it comes to this music. So it's like, it's just my experiences, what I be experiencing. So like, it's an original sound. Like, of course, everything is from the soul, from the heart, but it's more like R&B, mixed with like soul. I'm saying? Everything from the soul. So that's like the dynamic of my music and everything like that.
That's what's up, bro. So, what made you want to even rap in the first place, bro?
Really, that shit always been around though. Like, rapping has always been around, so I was influenced just by it being around me, But then once I figured out, like, dang, okay, like I'm actually good at this too. Like I can make it make sense for myself. What I'm saying? That's what made me doing. Just the influence around me, and then seeing how like it affect people and change people too. Like I real life music and just that energy alone changes people. So I'm like, oh, okay. So let me go ahead and hop on that and see what I can do with that for real. So
nah, that's what's up. So you said that it was a lot of influences around you. So I want you to speak on who you were listening to first, and then I want you to speak on your actual influences around you that may have made you want to rap. Whether it was your mama playing music, whether it was the guys from the neighborhood rapping before you that came. So, but speak on your actual musical influences first, like as far as your goats and who you grew up listening to.
Yeah. So a lot of people play the role into like my influence when it comes to the music. I grew up listening to like, it's old school, but I grew up listening to like the Isley Brothers. I grew up listening to like, I can't even like really low key just gospel music for real too, cause like it's all energy at the end of the day. So like I grew up listening to those type of things. That's just the type of music that I grew up listening to.
What about as you got older, middle school, high school, when niggas started hooping and listening to rap for real? Like, what was you listening to then?
But then I ain't gonna lie to you, I was listening to Future, Kevin Gates, G Herbo, Bibby, like that whole that Chicago movement down there like influenced me too, cause I seen like motherfuckers like, damn, this how you capitalize on your music, this how you doing that. I just seen that energy. It was there's a few other people too. I ain't get hip to, I don't know if y'all know who Rex Life Raj is or not, but like I got hip to him later on, like in college and stuff like that too. So he's somebody who I'm influenced by, and also like some of the local artists too around too, like respectfully, like Debo, like he hard to me, and like I peep that, I see that, and I value that. So like it's a lot of different influences, bro, and it's not just with the music though, neither though. It's with just some of the people around me, like my best friends, my homies, my brothers, that kind of played a part into like just evolving as a person and with the music.
Right, and like you said, Debo, was there anybody else in the city you was listening to? Cause I know back in the day, like I wouldn't listen to that much local music, but it was some niggas that stood out every once in a while. You feel me?
It's so crazy. Just like really people from my neighborhood, like you know TJ, Eyeball, like motherfuckers that really grew up in my hood, like out there in 2G, like I was influenced by them too, cause they was going for real. You know what I'm saying? They was Ken for sure. Yeah. For sure. Yep, definitely going real crazy. Like he had his own sound and he stood on top of business. He stood on top of his sound and he stood on top of his life for real. You know what I'm saying? RP Ken for real though. But yeah, a lot of people play influence, even Monty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Monty, you know what I'm saying? He know it's all love. We from the same neighborhood. And it's a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of people, but you know.
Now that's crazy that you said that, cause like I was just finna ask you, like, you got a spiritual aura about yourself that stands out, and then like motherfuckers gonna figure out once they start tapping in more like to your music, they gonna be able to tell that you really like a spiritual giant. Like you aware of the spiritual warfare that's going on, and you aware that you gonna be a giant in this shit. Like you gonna stand on top of that business for real, and that shit showing your personality, how you move, your conversation. You feel me, even in your music for sure. So like I was just gonna ask you, like, growing up over there in 2G, and you know having to overcome some of the obstacles, and you know it was a rough area, and it still can be a rough area for some folks. You feel me? Like we not gonna sugarcoat it. We from Nap. You feel me? The trenches is the trenches. You feel me? So like with all of that going on around you, how did you manage to kind of be different and not partake in things and learn from other motherfuckers' mistakes, kind of be different, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because like everything be moving so fast when you young, like you don't even know, you're not even aware of certain shit because you so young. But like thankfully I got good parents that instilled in me how to be aware at a young age, learn how to be myself at a young age. So like I didn't really participate in a lot of shit because, not saying it wasn't for me, but it was another route out. Like it's other ways to do stuff, and you know, so become the best version of yourself. It's other ways to move. I just knew that young, no. You know, don't get me wrong, I definitely learned from other people's situations. I have. But at the end of the day, it was just solely up to me. Like I want the best for myself because I never seen it. I never seen what it was like I never seen what it was like to really to tap into your best self. I always see people in the same cycle, the same shit, and it's okay. But for me, I said, nah, it's cool. I know it's better. I don't know if that was just me or just my higher self or what was that, but it was energy upon me saying that I gotta move different. I gotta be the best version of myself young. And also, I had a really good group of like real friends in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like all my life for real. Like some niggas fell off, some niggas came back on, whatever, but ultimately it was like I had real friends to help me guide it myself, help me be guided, and they just wanted the best for me. They had my interests. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I like that, bro. That's powerful. Like, you was one of them chosen ones. You feel me? To get out and be different, change the cycle. You feel me? So I'm definitely fucking with that. Man, what else we got on here? So what's next for you, bro? How you plan to level up? We halfway through the year, damn near.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yep.
So how you plan to level up?
Right now, the level up is all within. You know, nothing is really the outer. Everything is inside. I'm leveling up inside myself so that I can be the best version of myself. Like, of course, we moving strategically. You know what I'm saying? We always got a plan for ourselves, but it's just all inner work, though. It's all inner work and believing what you are, believing in who you are, you know, and really tapping into that. Like, that's for real. So my level up is all inside. Like, it's nothing but love.
I love that, man. You want to give us a sneak peek on any title names you got coming or any songs you got dropping? You feel me? I know you got some shit coming, bro.
But you know, bro. If anybody know, you know. But we, you know, outside of this, we real homies. You feel me? So like, we really homies, brother. So yeah, the music coming for sure. July, got a project coming from here on out. You know what I'm saying? So
what's happening?
Anticipate it coming. It's you know, it's worth looking into. It's worth tapping into because it's just so different. It's just what it is. You know, the work, the energy you put out is the energy you're gonna get in. So it's all love. We working.
Yeah, man, I love that. So, you know, I'm gonna ask you to give them something, cause we got your fan base. They don't know about me, so I'm trying to do my best to interview you. And then you got my fan base. They might not know about you yet, cause it's your first time being on the platform. So you gotta tell them something, cause I don't want you to give away too much for free, but I want to hear something, cause you really be, like I said, y'all gonna see what I said about his passion and his emotion.
All right, so you feel me? You feel me? All right, so I said, this for my brothers know they out there taking risks. Try to show love, but it's the world we living in. Thought it was real, but you ain't had me to the end. When I think about it, we was low-key more than friends. One thing about it, gotta know to keep it clear. She say I'm toxic, I've been working on myself. Got that deposit, I'm invested in myself. She keep me private, guess she want me to herself. I'm in that mood tonight, might hop on one of your friends. She play it cool tonight, might come up on the win. I know who for me and don't fuck with me for real. Say what you want, but I know you ain't gonna take it there. Some shit's like that.
Talk to me,
Just a little song, you feel me?
On God, talk to me. That sounds like some summer vibes too, on God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's one of them. He said, I'm not getting on your friends, on God. Like, okay, I'm hearing that one. And he really go crazy. Like, he got a lot of different subjects, so that's just some fun shit. Man, shout out all the sponsors. Shout out DJ Grapevine. Shout out all the vendors, man. Back for another interview with another artist. Who we got with us today?
TRD Girk Major.
Yes, sir, bro. How you feeling? What you been working on?
And I'm Gucci. I've been working on a project with DK Do It All and Navi. We haven't named the project because I think we just want to, like, the name gonna be like to cap it off. But right now it's almost done though. It's like 80%.
Yeah, that's what's up. We just had DK Do It All on the on this show last month at this same event. So shout out to bro. Shout out to Navi, man. Where you from, man?
I'm from the east side. I'm from Post really, but like I grew up everywhere. So like, you know, I turned from a Post Road to a nigga to a Naptown nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just like going everywhere and knowing people and shit.
So you done been everywhere in the city, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How does Post Road different from the rest of the neighborhoods you lived in?
I don't know. Like it's like 300. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen like 300? Like they just barbarians type shit, but like. At the same time, like they knew when to show compassion. Like you feel me? They like art. Like I think Post. Like when I was younger, it's like an island. It's like New Jersey to New York type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't go back to the inner city because everything else is connected. But like Post is like it's out there. That's why they call it the Far East.
It's definitely out there, and I don't think a lot of cities kind of had that dynamic to it where like usually everything connected, and it's like the Far is just its own shit. So I definitely, you feel me? I feel what you're saying. Describe your sound, bro. Tell them what type of music you make sonically and like subject matter wise for people that ain't never heard your shit.
Well, shit. Subject matter wise, I don't know. I just like really go off of life type shit, but like. I always like try to incorporate some type of like knowledge, like you feel me. Like if you listen to me, I'm a knowledge driven like rapper. But even when I'm doing like goofy shit, I gotta like schematically put it together because if I don't, you feel me. Like I could make anybody can make any song, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like but it's like you gotta put you into a song. So like my shit is more like conscious trap type shit. If you can like, but like me, I really like a future head. I'm like, you know, I'm with the Future Hive and shit like that, like a Wayne head. So like, just imagine those two motherfuckers together, like, you feel me? And I fuck with autotune. Navi don't fuck with autotune, so he won't let me put no autotune on this album. But if you fuck with my shit, I got my shit together.
See, bro, I ain't even know that, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, DK just put me on to you, and I'm like, damn, this motherfucker can rap for real. Like I ain't saying the auto-tune shit not rap, cause it's his artistry in its own. You feel me? But like, I'm like, damn, this nigga can really rap. Like, I don't hear no auto-tune. He spitting bars. This nigga can rap for real. So I ain't even know you had that in your bag. I want to hear some of that shit too.
Yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, Navi, he come from a different like sound to us because, you know what I'm saying, he not a black person, and not that ain't against nobody, but like when another person come from a different walk of life, he listen to music different than us. So like he's making us do shit that we wouldn't normally do because it ain't, I'm not gonna say it's the easiest thing in the world, but like at the same time, everybody gotta change. Everybody, if you keep on making the same song, you ain't gonna grow as an artist.
Nah, that's crazy, bro, cause that's I've been in the studio with DK before, and that's what I see. Like, he approached it differently than a regular nigga would approach it. You feel me? And like it damn near pushes y'all to do some different shit and stretch y'all's creativity.
Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. What inspiration, influences was you listening to when you first got introduced to rap, or when you first kind of like took to music?
I think like really it was like, you know, like Tupac and like Too Short and shit. Like that's when I found out I like music. But when I was like younger, I think I was like I was listening to Outkast or some shit, and that song, they used to play the song so much, I used to think that was in the radio station every time performing it. So that's how I like took my approach to writing music and freestyling and shit like that.
Damn. Okay. So as you started getting a little older, maybe like into your high school years, who was you listening to more?
Wayne, like 100%. Like Wayne, 50 Cent, like niggas like that. Like, but it wasn't like you know how like today it's a million rappers, bro. Like it wasn't that many rappers. It's like you had like 50 rappers to choose from, and some of them weren't even rappers all the time.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely hear that. So shoot, a round just dropped with you and DK Do It All and Navi. Speak on how that song came about, cause that motherfucker's a good vibe, a good bounce. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what. I think me and Navi was working on we was just working on. He just was cooking up some shit, and then I was listening. Then I had wrote some shit, and I think it was just like a vibe type shit. But we ain't have the chorus. And when DK came, like I was like, bro, you fuck with that? He's like, bro, that's hard in the bitch. He's like, then he made the chorus, but it's like it's a fun chorus, but at the same time it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was all that it was like missing, cause you know DK gonna do a shit anyway.
Mama, you said DK gonna do it all. I'm already knowing. Have you ever? What's your opinion on Freddie Gibbs? Cuz
I fuck with Freddie Gibbs.
you listen to him?
I don't listen to Freddie Gibbs. I mean, I don't listen avidly, but like I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I was just asking you that because I ain't even trying to be on it. I know he got on some flex shit. This nigga off camera looking at me crazy and shit. But I wasn't asking you that for that. I was asking you because like when I first heard your voice, I was like, damn, like I'm not saying you sound just like him, but you kind of got a little tone to your voice where I was like, damn, this nigga got a rapping voice. You feel me? And it's kind of similar to Cuz, but I ain't. You don't rap like him, but I thought it was him for a little bit. Have you ever heard that before?
DK the only person. Like I think he actually told me that you thought that too.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, yeah.
He sounded like him a little bit.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like I feel like anybody who got like a deep overtone, you feel me? Like you can always like mix me in with anybody. Like when I was younger, they used to sound like Slim Thug or some shit. Like
it's in that tone. You feel me? And you can definitely hear the difference between Slim and Freddie, but like y'all got that same tone. You feel me?
But like when I was younger, like I don't know, I always thought like. You know how like everybody had like gravitated towards New York to be like the music mecca, but like I feel like nobody really gave respect to like Texas type shit. So like I don't know, I kind of like took like their little lingo, and it's not really hard to rap like them, but they got personality when they rap, and but it wasn't that many rappers like I was saying. Then T.I. came along, and that became like one of my favorite rappers type shit, and he put the words together real well. I was like, damn, bro, like if a nigga can come with the southern shit, like the Texas shit, and then put some words together like Tip, and then Wayne came out of nowhere, like just ambushed the game, and then like that's when, but like I always freestyle, you know what I'm saying? So like Wayne was like my most comparable person because like Wayne are like Lil Flip type shit, cause like freestyling is like my shit. So it's like when I listen to them niggas, I always was like, would these niggas leave my verse on the song? You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I always came about making music. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's a good way to look at shit. So what's next for you, bro? What's next for you for the rest of we halfway through the year? What you got coming next?
Man, I got a lot of music, but I want to put out an album, and I mean this is an exclusive. I really just came up with it today. Yesterday, but I want to call it I Owe the World.
What is it?
I Owe the World.
I Owe the World.
Yeah, because I ain't put out a lot of music, and the people I fuck with, they always like, hey, nigga, why don't you put music out? But you know, life, you know what I'm saying, jump in between whatever, but like, shit, we doing this right now, life's still gonna happen before and after the cameras go off. So it's like, we gotta put our best foot forward, but like, I feel like I owe the world this one, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it. Okay. So this is my last question.
Yeah.
What? I be asking people this a lot. I ain't asked nobody today. I want to get your opinion though. Like, we kind of talked about it earlier. Like, what is indie missing to take it to the next level musically?
I mean, I want to say like we gotta quit chasing other cities. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to do what they do. We gotta find like, you know, this a beautiful festival. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't know. But this is a crazy festival, but this is some shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, I'm just saying that I didn't even know it was happening. You feel me? Not to say this shit really important, but what I'm saying is like it sprouted from the grounds of Indianapolis. You feel me? It didn't come from like copying off of another city. So it's like if we cut that out, because it's like the people who copy, most of them is the niggas with money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to copy when you got money, but when you original, it's hard to wait for that seed to grow, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, shit, we got Fresh Does It, you feel me? That's like my little brother, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with him a long way, and I just feel like, shit, we just gotta be more original and actually go out there and work for it, you feel me? Like, you feel me? It doesn't matter if you sell 1 million drugs, like, nigga, you didn't sell 1 million records, like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Because everybody can go get some money, bro. Like, I swear to God, everybody can go get some money. But it's like, we got morals tied to shit. So if you ain't got no morals and you come up, you feel me? How the fuck are you gonna be our leader? You feel me? Like, shit, when you speaking to people, you a leader, bro, whether people know it or not. You feel me? Like, you could be the smallest person in the world. Somebody listen to you, you a leader. So, like, I feel like we need to be more leaders. We need to risk more. You feel me?
I'm fucking with that. That's an answer. In a way, that's something I ain't heard before, and I asked a lot of niggas that. So that's what's up, bro. I fuck with that perspective.
I did all the freest shows you can see a nigga do for free that look like he got paid for. You know what I'm saying? And like I just seen like how the circuit works. Like a greedy motherfucker come and try to overutilize your talent, and they just keep on copy and pasting. You feel me? When they not really trying to help grow you, they trying to help guide you, but they not trying to. You know, when you growing, like you don't know when that motherfucker's gonna sprout up and be a big ass tree. But I guess when you guide them motherfucker, you know where they gonna go. But you putting a cap on that person.
Yeah, ceiling.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I hear you, bro. Tell them who you are, what your brand is, and what you do.
My name is Bryson Davis Johnson. This is a Johnny Sportswear. It's all custom manufactured sportswear. I go through the same design process as a Nike or Adidas to create my products. No buying wholesale, no putting a logo on it. I'm an assistant principal by day, and I run this by night. Ajani Sportswear means he or she who wins the struggle. You can follow us on Instagram at Ajani Sportswear.
All right, so we see you got real quality stuff right here, man. Just speak on like the trials and tribulations of finding what you liked and finding what fitted for the Ajani and the brand.
I feel like there's so much information out there. It wasn't really hard to find what I like, but it's hard to find a manufacturer when you do it this way, because they rope you into minimum order quantities that are super high, because they might be working with a Nike and they ordering 60,000 pieces at a time. So this last go round, they roped me into about 100 pieces. So every jacket, 100, every pair of shorts, 100. So what I learned from that is I can't take on that amount of inventory yet. So as we produce more custom manufactured products, we'll probably go one at a time.
All right, that sounds great. I can tell you know what you're talking about, bro. So it's always a plus. You know what I'm saying? Speak on the event, Grapevine as a whole. Why you chose to come put your stuff out here?
Grapevine is actually special. I launched the Johnny at Grapevine 2 summers ago. I was not pushing custom manufactured stuff at the time. I just had some T-shirts, man. Scrolling on Instagram, you get the shorts and they give you a little bundle deal to put your logo on it. But I put myself out there, and 2 years later, I'm back where I started with custom manufactured products.
That's what's up, man. Do you have any advice for someone that may want their own Ajani, something for them, a brand that they can start from the ground up? Any advice?
The politically correct way to say it, don't care about what nobody thinks. If you want to do something, just do it. All right, and as long as you okay with it, then that's all that matters.
That's what's up, man. Anything new coming? Anything you want to let the people know before we get up out of here?
Yeah, we just struck a partnership with North Carolina A&T, their fashion design department, so I'm be able to work with those students. I'm not a designer. I was just crazy enough to have the idea, and now I want to leverage talents like the students at North Carolina A&T to create my product. So we're going to be dropping a bodysuit here soon that was designed by one of their students.
Man, that's what's up, man. Black on brand, black school. That's a great match. Keep doing what you're doing, King. You feel me? I love what you're doing, man. Keep going.